Hi friends, in this video I'm going to give you an introduction to Bootstrap. So before I start with what Bootstrap is, I would like you to see two websites built using Bootstrap. One of this is dmhome.com. Just take a look at these beautiful features in this website. This is one of the many websites that have been created using Bootstrap. So look at these stunning features. Another one I found is madriver.co.uk. So these stunning websites, they have some really cool features. So they have been built using Bootstrap and I believe without much hassle thanks to its capabilities. Yeah. So let's now look at what Bootstrap really is. So Bootstrap is a very popular HTML, CSS and JS framework for developing responsive projects on the web. So we've been hearing about responsive web design. What is it actually? So responsive web design is an approach to web design that makes web pages render properly on variety of devices. So we are not in an era where we use websites only on laptops or on desktops. So if there is a website, we want to access it even in our mobile phones or iPads or other notepads and other devices. So responsive web design is an approach where we make these web pages render well on different kinds of devices which are already in the market or even which are going to come in the future. So Bootstrap gives us front-end developers the ability to quickly build these kind of fluid web pages. Okay, and Bootstrap is an open source product from Twitter. So it is normally we can say that it is a huge CSS library, but it's gone beyond that and it includes a lot of JavaScript plugins and icons as well. Okay. So when we talked about responsive behavior, already HTML5 has a meta tag, included a meta tag called viewport. So I'll just show that in a minute as I show the code. So we have a meta tag called viewport, and that takes care of a large part of this responsive behavior. So what is this viewport? Viewport actually is the user's visible area of a page. So it is different for different devices. On a mobile phone, it will be smaller than on a computer screen. So in the meta tag, we'll be setting the width. There's an attribute called width that will be set to a value called device hyphen width. So what that does is it will set the width of the page according to the screen width of the device. So that will vary upon the device. There's another attribute called initial scale. So we set that to 0, and by that what we are doing is we are setting the initial zoom level to whichever is the correct zoom level as is loaded by the browser on that particular device. So in this slide you can see a web page. In the first case it is without the viewport meta tag. So it is opened in a mobile phone, so you can see how small the page looks, right? But on the second screen you can see how it is adjusted correctly according to the width of the device. So that's the advantage of having the viewport meta tag. Okay, so how do we start using Bootstrap? Where do we get it? So the website for this is getbootstrap.com. I will take it just after the slide. I'm going to open it up and we're going to take the code from there. So there are two ways by which we can use it. One is either we can download that from getbootstrap.com, or we can also include Bootstrap from a CDN. So what is a CDN? A CDN is a content delivery network. So basically it's a group of servers. It's spread out in many locations. So we can use the appropriate URL from the getbootstrap.com site, and we can just copy paste that in our code and refer to it in our project, right? So we're going to see how we do that right now. So the website where we have to go is getbootstrap.com. In this, we go to the download section and find where you see this Bootstrap CDN. So we need 4 files in our code. So there are 4 files that we are looking for. One is bootstrap.min.css, bootstrap.min.js, slim.min.js, and popper.min.js. So we need all these 4 lines of code. We're going to copy it. I've just created an HTML page. Okay. So I'm going to place this in the head section. I'm going to copy the second set of code. Okay. So these are the only 4 files that we need to start using Bootstrap for our project. Hope this is clear. With this, I come to the end of this video. Hope you liked it. I'll see you in my next video on Bootstrap containers. Thanks for watching.